danger. Dangerous, but it'll do. It'll ding dang do. Ah, maybe you're too low. Wait there. Wait there, YouTube. What can we get? What can we get? What can we get? Putting you up here. A cunning plan. What? Yes. Yes. No! Where have you gone? Sorry. Balance, yeah. I want to try a massive. I'm going to put you here. Just put you there, guys. Yeah, that'll do. That'll ding dang do. So, what have we got? Finished product. I've had it in a jar with a lid on for some days settling. It's settled, so let's start with what we've got left. How are we all? Who's in the house? Oh, we got P900s. Easy now. Alright, brother. Get you far back, we'll shift that and get a bit of a... Oh, destroying the kitchen, man's in the kitchen. There we go. So this is what the receptacle is, what the silver was made in. It was a glass jar. Where's the other one? Look what it's done. Look what it's done to it. Before and after. The mirror effect. Totally all is just particulates of... yeah, turned it into a mirror. Going through. Very interesting, isn't it? Yeah, so that's the particulates that's left in the side and the bottom. Scratch through there, see what it is. It's just a thin layer of film of silver atoms from the electrolysis. It's quite pretty actually. It's no actual, oops. No actual large lumps, or there is a few flakes and particulates you see in the corners compared to how it started off in life. Somewhat different, isn't it? So that's been coffee filter, no bleach. These coffee filters, not that I'm advertising it, but it does say you should use ones without any bleach. So yeah, 80 unbleached coffee filters. Where's the laser? So you see, good and mirrored. Some nice light effects happening in that. Then the finished product, the colloidal silver. There's grey. It's very grey. It's settled down. I did just knock it then, but that's what we're looking like there. It's very pretty. You see all the particulates in there, there's a lot, yes. Now this machine that I'm going to measure it with is apparently not the machine you want. The next one's about $70, $80 he said. So what's the correct machine? Because this TDC, is it TDS, EC? I'm going to turn this on at 0 parts per million tester. And we go into yonder. There we go, it's ready, it's flashed. It now says 26. Well, I'd say it's a lot more than 26. At the minimum it's 26 parts per million, so 26 ppm is flashing there clearly. Yeah. So then you go for chemical contaminants, or oh, I've just cleared it, 1 minute. Yeah, let it read again. There we're done. Right, so it's actually gone up 1, but 27 parts per million. Then we press mode, 57, still very low. Chemical, it was always about double the parts per million. The symbol there is US/CM chemicals. So very low, very pure, made with the water that is coming from this machine. It makes quite a lot. So this is actually working now. You see it's dripping, it's making the water that we use. Just under a pint, 500 ml there of silver water that hasn't been in the sunlight. It's been made by the sovereign private man David, self-governing. My word is my bond. So my word is my bond, so you can rest assured that this is clean, minimum 27% parts per million colloidal silver water. Now I'm going to test some out. I'm going to bottle it. These bottles, get some space, bull in the china shop. These bottles here have all been sterilised. I've just put deionized water, distilled water should I say, rinsed them all out, rinsed out my needle I've got to get, and then I'm going to bottle it up and give it out to friends and loved ones. Flat Earth, Adam, easy, how we doing? P900, sister, I'm Sandra. Alright sister, peace and love to you. Fun, Sunday night fun, so I'm going to bottle this up and then I'm going to try some copper. I'm going to get the same system going. I'll get some more silver going, look at different measuring meters, do some more research on tube, and I will do the copper, get some copper strands of wire, put that in with 5-6 volts of electricity and let that electrolysis happen, and then see what that does for guys with that. Psoriasis update. Not that this is a psoriasis video, but it's nearly gone. Looks bad, but it looks worse than it is. What was up there? The silver water is treating that effectively. So another, I reckon, a month and it'll all be gone. I'm happy with that. Says that no Western medicine has been able to try and remedy that for me in the last 20 years, and I've tried lots. So doesn't affect me, it doesn't bother me. It's just annoying. I pick and scratch it, then it bleeds. When you're driving, you sit there travelling, sometimes driving, sit there and it rubs and it just irritates me. So yeah, I'll be happy to not be doing this and making it bleed and the irritation going. It's just an irritation. But guys that have a lot of psoriasis, eczema, skin problems, even to some extent Morgellons, not that I'm trying to say we can cure that, but just bear with us and let us see what boundaries we can push. Micro, what is it there? Atomic science and research and medicine to levels. Yes, Chilster, easy. Rotors, do you drink? Or yes, you could drink that. Ingestion, back in the 50s, 40s, they used to intravenously, when we say intravenously, we're talking drip and needle, several grams of silver going through in the drip from the bag into you for antibacterial properties. So the silver, as well, you know, they used to put silver sixpences in milk to keep milk when they didn't have things like that in the corner of the house. So when they wanted the milk and the dairy to keep fresh, they would put silver sixpence in there in the larder or the pantry or on the stone, and that would help keep the bacteria and the microbacterial agents of the milk at bay. So yeah, if you drink too much of this, you've got bacterial agents in your body and you've got microlife, so you shouldn't drink that every day. No, that's for when you're ill. If you're really ill and you're quite sick and you need antibiotics and you want to go the natural way, I'll try some of that first. And they say in teaspoons, it depends on the parts per million to how much you ingest. If you put that in the sunlight now, if I went and put that in the sun, it would all turn blue, it would change colour. If you put that and apply that as an external solution to the dermis, the epidermis, which is your skin, then that will allegedly turn you blue. I've been treating that with silver water. This one, ionic silver water. This was the initial test before I started making it. That was bought from a famous online store that sounds like a jungle's name, and I've been treating with this and with that, and I'm down to halfway down the bottle now. We've used one already, and this one, simply you do this with it underneath. The tongue has a lot of bacteria, so it's good to spray on top and then let it roll around, spray it underneath, and just let it sit in your mouth, in your tongue, like a little bit of saliva. You're not supposed to swallow it, but I will. and I've swallowed a bit, it's just so I don't clack your mouth, because it's rude. And you let the rest of it sit in your mouth, sit in the bottom. It's quite wet in my mouth. I leave that and let that absorb in, and as I talk I won't swallow, and I'll just let it pool up there and soak in. So this, you don't know what you're buying from online. You know that Sovereign private man David, who's worded his bond, says 40 parts per million. It also marketed as Ionico Colloidal. Yeah, so Ionic Colloidal silver. I don't know nothing about that. I trust that the guys that license, manufacture, regulate, export, import, print, package and everything else have got all that right. I was £18, £12, something like that for 100 mil. These are 50 mils, so these are about 7 cost price or something, and £7 with shipping, 7.50 including shipping. And this is really strong. So what you could do when if you got one of these is unscrew the cap and then maybe water it down, get some more pure distilled water, not bottled water. Don't use mineral, use distilled water only, and you could probably 50 mil of this, you could probably get 100 out of that, and it'd be about parts per million 27 in half, 15, 16, 32. So what am I saying? 14, 28, 13.5, so then 13.5 parts per million in 2 of them. You watered that down by 50%. So really sick. You'd ingest that two teaspoons a day, and you'd see how you went on. If you didn't start to get your temperature start to lift, your heart rate start to slow, your sweat start to stop, all of these symptoms start to alleviate, you would call a Western medicine or somebody that you preferred to save your ass, whichever preferred medicine doctor that may be. So yes, interesting times. Stronger than man's most strongest antibiotic. It was in the medical practice. We was using it. We was allowed it. We were getting it intravenously. We was getting up to 2 grams of treatment, sometimes more, in very fine format. We'll say atomized and powdered. I'm not sure if it was electrolysis like what I did with that, and separated the atoms with a very, very low voltage. So because the particles are so small in there, and I use 5 volt instead of what's his name, come on, Bob Beck's 27 3-volt battery, it went very, very slowly, if you remember. And I was quite happy to give that 30 hours or 38 hours at 5 volts and see what came out. So I'll ingest some of that now. Let's go, let's do it live, come on. But I need to extract it. Ah, wait there, wait. Let's do this then. Let's do this. Let's do it this way. Right. Let's just measure it out. One day you're going to end up on YouTube playing with hypodermic needles. Well, no, never. That's not me. Turns out it was, Dad. Sorry. Right, that's well over 10 mil. That's a 10 mil inkjet refill cartridge, hypodermic. Don't have these lying around just like, you know, happen to. I'm clean. Indigo is high on life, okay? Be very careful with such devices. You do not need a license. You can buy them yourself, but still. So there's 10 mil there, in there, 10 mil of that. So there's still a bit in the bottom. So we'll say about what we're talking, maybe up to 20 mil of silver water. There's no nasty particles. It's very, very clear. Let it settle. I've filtered it. And what you would do then if you was very ill, I'll just go for broke. It's live telly. Bottoms up, YouTube. Bottoms up. You saw it here. Yeah. I just thought I'd read the comments in case someone says, no, don't swallow it. It'll turn your crown jewels yellow. But yeah, I'll let you know how I feel in the morning. What we're saying, from abscess to flesh, eating bug does the lot. Eating bug, what's bug? Chill star. MMS and DMSO should sort that out, no probs. Codes, I don't know what they are. Oh God, look, CSA, DWP, PIP, ESA. Help me with the abbreviations. My brain is like Can't take it. Boil your water in the kettle before you distill it. Cuts distiller time by half. Ah! P900 Coolpix. Now, why didn't I think of that? I am such a life hacker. Boil the kettle, chuck it in there. Why does that boil it slowly then? I didn't even look at the wattage on it. I just turned it on. But what is saying there then? Yeah, I agree. To 750 watt though, that bad boy. 750 watt. It doesn't mess about. It does soon get going and chong it down. So I'll try that though. I'm a man for comparison, you know that. I've heard that if you boil your water and you start, wait, if you get distilled water and you have a boiling, you can use hot, so boil distilled water, which means you need another kettle, not a, buy another one, clean it all out, put distilled water in, boil it once, tip it out, more distilled water in it, boil it again, get that water, put it into said receptacle, Pyrex, not just normal household. Don't say my mate Dave told me to put boiling water into the glass, shatters and burns you. Suitable receptacle, hot boiling water. So that's got to be able to take that, not this jar from home stores. And then once that's in there, you put your silver in or whatever, turn it on and let it go. And apparently it doesn't go cloudy. But yeah, we're just pioneering this business. So this has been boiled, sterilised, and yeah, I'm just now going to sort the rest of it out and put it into bottles and jar it up. Happy days. Mad Professor, Sovereign Professor. Where do we get to? Boil your water. Thanks for explain. Your sister suffers bad. Okay. Put some natural soil in with water mixing. Then test your water. Drinking with natural soil. Mixed it. What? John? It's been said you talk a lot of truth before. I believe you do, but this. Put some natural soil in with water. Oh, I've soiled myself. Now, soil, what? Soil, to some people, is soil. Earth? Do you mean earth? Or do you mean, I've soiled me, son. I think I need to go to the boys' room. You just gotta, oh. MMS kills it all. MMS, still don't get it. Multimedia sex. Multimedia stretches. Many man's symptoms. I don't know. Salt, yeah, pink salt. But you put pink salt in that, it will up the parts per million. I need it. Yeah, you're right. You can put the salt in it. Scottish, I've heard of Scottish salt, but it will mess up the parts per million when you're measuring it. So you can put that in now, and you would dissolve in there because it's warm as it drops in a few grains, and that puts your minerals back in. But you don't need to put that in at the beginning when you're making silver water. But I have also got some of this, of which I did put in a tiny bit of my own silver water, but I haven't put it in. I went and drove to Bosnia to get it, and that was in the shop from. I know it's backwards. I need to sort my camera out. Where is it? That camera setting for backwardsness is in the phone. I've looked for it. I can't find it. There's all the energy levels and the bits about what it is and where it got come from. Bosnia ravines, not from the pyramid, actually underneath in the ravines leading up to the pyramid. Oh, wow, it's a mess. So yeah, I'm going. It's late. I've had a long day. It's Father's Day. I haven't seen my offspring and blood due to the state giving me parental alienation and me not getting proper true remedy yet as the the allodial title owner. So that's still on with. So man keeps busy on Father's Day because it's a lovely day and it's a family day. And for some legal reason, man can't see his blood because the legal system has deemed it no. And I need to go back to a court and get a court writ and spend lots of money and summons and no. I'll send out the boys and say, where's my family? I found them. All right, then I'll go and speak to them and tell them they're of age. But yeah, hope you've had a lovely day. Nice family day. And I will be back this week with many updates. Got lots to bring to you. The channel will be broadcasting at least twice a day, every day this week. All right, so thank you. Peace, love and light. Ciao for now.